So part two of my journey to STEM, I promised I would periodically share little tidbits here and there. I've been a professor for 20 years, so it's a long story, but I don't want my posts to be too long. So welcome back for part two. Where we left off, I had just graduated from high school and started college. And I mentioned that I have two bachelor's degrees, one in mathematics from Spelman College and one in electrical engineering from Georgia Tech. I chose to get two bachelor's degrees so that just in case engineering didn't resonate with me, I could go back to my first love, which was to be a math teacher, preferably a high school math teacher. And people ask me all the time about my journey to STEM. I feel like I share it all the time, but obviously people still want to know because I am considered a black girl unicorn. I'm a black girl unicorn because there are not a lot of black women in engineering, especially engineering academia, especially engineering professors. So while I was at Spelman, I was in a living and learning program, which I absolutely loved, going to a magnet high school, being at a small all-women's historically black college, and living and going to class with my classmates made it, and my dorm mates made it very intimate because we were friends, we studied together, we had curfew, we hung out together. So getting my math degree in 3.5 years from Spelman was a wonderful, wonderful experience. I felt encouraged to be successful and to aspire to achieve my dreams. And then I got to Georgia Tech, much, much bigger school, not a historically black college, and I felt like a number. It was completely different. Professors didn't know my names. I sometimes was in a class with 200 other students. At Spelman, if you were missing, they'd send your roommate back to the dorm to tell you to get up and come to class. At Georgia Tech, nobody knew if I went to class or not. Professors didn't really have office hours. I wanted my Spelman experience while getting my engineering degree, and that I did not have. And that's why I chose to become an engineering professor. But the first thing I had to do was to turn my bad grades around. Please come back for part three, and I will tell you about some strategies I used to do that.